All right, fans, here we are with Palmer Delaney, Killian Delaney, Sammy McMonagle, and Coach Rob Beighley from West Chester Henderson coming off their thrilling 38-37 win over Downingtown East in a Ches-Mont showdown. I'll start with the senior of the group. Killian, talk to us about what it means winning these matches in the Ches-Mont, not just for the team, but within the Ches-Mont, but for district duels.
I mean, all of us were looking at the bigger picture when it came down to this match. I mean, we knew this match was a really big deal. Talk about seeding within the district. So we knew if we won this big match with the East, that we were going to have a really good seed in districts.
Good. So, let's talk about you for a second. And, your season as it progressed, you guys got to escape the Rock this weekend. Seeds are out. You're dropping to 20. Talk about, are you just going to stay there? And, goals moving forward, whether at 20 or 26.
I mean, right now, 20 is just at Escape the Rock and see how I'll do a postseason. It's like a kind of a test. I mean, Escape the Rock's a very tough tournament. You can kind of compare it to guys that are going to be wrestling at States, that caliber. So me dropping down to 20 is a test to see how I'll be doing at States. And then we'll see wherever Rob wants me, I'll be at. And then if I do well at Escape the Rock, then I think I'll be going down to 20 again.
Okay, so Sam, Killian talked about the team. Let's talk about the haircut for a second.
All right.
So, it's becoming a trend, and you have a few of them on your team. I'm kind of partial to yours. Like, talk about the lifestyle of the mullet.
I mean, it's interesting for sure. Just kind of like the no-care attitude. Just going, doing your stuff, not really worrying about what anyone else thinks.
It's the get up and go look.
Yeah,
exactly.
Bringing it back from freshman year. Had it for about 2 weeks. It was terrible. With scissors from the med kit, so wasn't great. But
yeah. So again, you're dropping to 26, and you're putting yourself in that loaded field and putting that undefeated record on the line. What do you think your chances are there at Escape the Rock? And
obviously, it's a tough tournament, having me seeded 10th, but that doesn't mean anything. Just take it one match at a time, have fun, work best of my best match each one, and it'll work out where it is at the end.
Okay. And we'll talk to the young guy of the group here. Commonly known as Killian's younger brother, but you went out.
Bedtime. You gotta hurry up.
You did go out and handle your business side and help your team propel the victory. You're on the tail end of that 4 or 5 match span where it was fall after fall for the Warriors. Talk about all that happening before you going out, how it made you feel as you went out and took the mat for your match.
It didn't really change anything. My job for the team was just to go out there, wrestle my best, and get a pin, get the bonus points that we needed because every match counted. So I just went out there and did my job.
Okay, good. So Rob, save you for last, and hopefully it doesn't. I don't have to hold you back from going to Glenn off camera. At this point of the season, I believe that win made you guys 11-1 or 12-1, undefeated in the Ches-Mont. What's if you had to wave a magic wand? Where do you see Henderson at in the district dual seedings? And it's going down Sunday while you're at Escape the Rock. You're going to find out live in the tournament.
I think we could be anywhere from 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like to be around 5. I think that's fair. I mean, Quakertown's the 1 right now. They beat CR South 2. I think Springford's a 3, and then I think you have Crowns Fork North, O&J, us. Got CB East on the rise. The East is still tough, and Chamonix. So I mean, there's some squads that can go.
So talk about this group in general. This we've talked before privately, and put you on the spot. You says probably maybe your best team ever. Talk about this group as a whole, not just as wrestlers, just as people.
I feel it's my best team ever, not just because on the map, but off. These guys are really close. They spend a lot of time all year round together. Summer training. Fall came around, they hang out together off the mat, so the camaraderie's there. We're a really close-knit group. Our core guys, they've been together, a long time. Leading with Killian, and then with Sam and the young guys like Palmer coming up, great examples. And no, I just think that the work ethic's there. They're bought in. I don't have to buy them in. They're self-motivated. They understand where we are and what they can do, and sky's the limit for these guys.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit, and I'm going to have you put Killian on the spot here.
Sure.
Talk about what he's done for the program, and as far as the legacy he leaves, throughout his career.
I hope go down as one of the greatest wrestlers ever came through Henderson. And it's fantastic. For him to start that way as a freshman and keep improving. The state medals, going to states, but he leads by example. And then next after him, it's going to be him. It's going to be Sammy. And then after Sammy, it's going to be Palmer. You know, and that's what I want to leave for them. Their legacy's passed on to the next guy. And, you know, he's a big part to do with it.
Yeah. So, it's great. Well, we have to decide on man of the match. We have 3 of you here. You guys already know because we had asked one for a shirt size. So Mike's gonna toss us a shirt, and here we are. We're gonna present Palmer Delaney. Give the young guy a little shout. And he's our man of the match for tonight, coming out in the fall and propelling that team, the Warriors to victory. At the end of that run of Big Falls that gave them a big lead going into the upper weights. So, guys, congrats on the big win tonight. Good luck this weekend. We'll see you up there, and I hope to see you guys in those medal matches in the finals.
Thank you,
guys. Thank you as always.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud.